You're going to put everything you have into your games. And, EGIdra did make the mistake. He didn't catch the early third. Because of that, he's forced to react kind of haphazardly and blindly, and elected to go for the Hydralisk play. It's a tough situation to be in. I almost want to say he maybe should have just gone a little bit more roach heavy to take some kind of shots, but that was a very gas heavy army. It was a fast 3-base Protoss. It's almost, in this short map, almost a death sentence for Zerg. You have to make some kind of play to keep them contained. Otherwise, this just happens, and especially the early gas just made the difference. As soon as EGIdra would, start to peel off some of these units, like he'd make the Corruptors to kill the Colossus, and as soon as those Colossus would start dying, then the Void Rays would start just picking up in DPS. It would start melting the Corruptors, and then the Hydralisk would have to rearrange their fire. It was just a gas-heavy army, so he had all this tech, all in micro. He just had huge advantages, and just to finish up with, in his Death Ball, he had the Blink, which just negated any kind of advantage the Hydralisk had with speed, because they could just blink right under the rest of the army and almost clean them up instantly. Made it really difficult. We will look at some more games from HelloKitty. Get some other really high-level players to see if we can pick up anything as far as play. And also take note, if we go back to this replay, let's back it up actually to about the 8-minute mark. If I can get there. There's 3. That's close. But not where I want it to be. But it's okay. We'll fast forward. We'll get there. Eventually. And we're going to go ahead and stop around this 8-minute mark. And we'll go ahead and stop about right here. Okay. Now, for Zerg players, this is almost the magical timing that hasn't really changed much from Heart of the Swarm. 8 minutes is almost this magical timing where you can almost deduce from looking at a quick scout on the base exactly what the Protoss is doing, or you have some inclination as to what they're wanting to do. 8 minutes, general rule of thumb, you see 1 gas or no gas. No gas should be an alarm going off. There's going to be some type of really mineral-heavy early harassment, whether it be Mothership Cores, Zealots, you could have your 7 Zealot +1, some type of early pressure. And that's almost going to come a little bit before 8 minutes. Double gas by 8 minutes, both of them already being finished and mined out of. And you can even, check the geysers to see a few hundred have already been mined. Tells you that he's banking gas for some heavy, heavy tech attack or something. Like, the gas isn't going to be used for nothing. It has to go somewhere. It has to be used, whether he's going Stargate, Dark Templar, something, some kind of timing is going on. Whenever EGIdra saw this, he should have immediately checked for a third when he didn't see units out. This means the gas is not being spent. He saw 1 Stargate, 1 Gateway, 1 Forge. That doesn't make sense. Something should have clicked to know that there's something else going on here, because that gas is not, just being banked for no reason. And 1 Stargate doesn't make sense, so the minerals have to be going somewhere as well. He doesn't have the infrastructure. It has to be an expansion. Like, what else could it be if not a proxy, which should have already hit? It's becoming late. Like, at this point, he has to adjust, and I feel like he just a little too late. And if you continue the replay, you'll see, this is the 8-minute magic window of scouting just kind of comes and goes. And look, when he finally gets there, 9 minutes, a whole minute later, and Nexus already down, already has partial saturation. If you go to units at this 9-minute mark, he's already started link production. He seemed to be moving towards some type of timing attack, but if he would have scouted that a minute earlier, erase all these units, and they could be drones and expansions, because if he saw the fast third, he'd know there's no way that there could be any type of strong attack coming, especially with the gas taken, because that gas is kind of being banked at this point. He's up to 500 almost. He can't spend it. He could have double expanded and really bought himself some time. Instead, he kind of did nothing for a minute, and especially at this high level of play, you can't do that. And as this plays out, you see he tries to do some run buys, but he exponentially just kind of falls behind. As you see on the income tab, he's even. It doesn't matter though, because the gas banks so early by the Protoss is going to go so much farther than the Zerg can, and he kind of dumps his gas into these Hydralisk as well. But he just can't punish. The third's already down, already solidified. So he kind of just, he went for a play that he already missed the timing for. So while it is frustrating, I mean, it's you can pick up small mistakes, and I could be wrong, but that window was there, and he definitely missed it, and it's a huge opportunity, especially this competitive level. And HelloKitty knew what he was doing, and he took advantage of that. He knew EGIdra was a heavy macro player, so he just he was more greedy, and he played it the right way. All right, we'll look at some more replays in a little bit.